Coach Robb here. I get numerous questions about how to avoid the frustration of goggles that keep fogging up on you. And there's just a couple things you need to realize. When you buy these goggles new, they have an anti-fog film that's in there. And the only way that that film gets broken down is by two areas. Either the chlorine or chemicals in your pool and or your saliva. You have bacteria in your mouth that breaks down that anti-fog. So when you get a brand new pair of goggles, you should have no need to lick the insides of them. But unfortunately, it's a matter of habit for us. So what I want you to think about is when you get a brand new pair of goggles, fight the tendency to lick the insides of these. When you get to the water, if there is a big contrast in temperature, either the sun and the water being a big contrast or the heat of your head when you leave them on top of your scalp and then you go back down, what I want you to think about is fight the tendency to lick them. Just dip them in the water, put them on your face, and get back in the water. You shouldn't have any issues with the fog in that regards. Let's say you've owned a pair of goggles for 3 or 4 months, you've got a lot of yards in them, you've been in and out of your gear bag and all of that, and you just find that they're fogging up quite a bit. A little trick that we do with our swim goggles is take a little dab of Johnson & Johnson baby shampoo, just a little dab, put it inside there, swirl it around, rinse it in the water, you're good to go. That'll last a good, depending on how frequently you're swimming and how much you're emptying out your goggles, you can get a long run on that. Obviously, you're not going to want to put your tongue in there. It's not the most tasty thing in the world, but it will keep the fog and address the fog issue on your goggles. So that's 2 ways to keep the fog from becoming a problem with your goggles. A, don't break down the film that they come with. And the second part is use a little bit of baby shampoo to keep the fog from coming up. So if you have any questions, feel free to email us, Robb, R-O-B-B, number 3, @earthlink.net. Thank you for watching, and remember, train smart.